Hello everyone, welcome back to vyapaarjagat TV and thank you so much for keep watching this particular web series. AGROTIS presents Talk with GREENPRENEUR. And when we are talking about sustainability, when we are talking about the green, when we are talking about the environment, so construction is a domain which comes first. I mean, construction is a large domain wherein there are a lot of leaders, a lot of people are working that particular domain, and that makes our living sustainable, right? And so today we have Jinal Patel with us, and she is an architect and especially she is a landscape designer, and she works in the construction industry and she contributes lot of things towards the sustainability and to the environment. So Jinal, welcome to vyapaarjagat TV and thank you so much for joining this particular very special show, which is a green talk show, and it is named as AGROTIS Presents Talk with GREENPRENEUR. Welcome.
Thank you.
Alright, so Jinal, we will start with your background and let us know that how it was all started.
So it started in 2013. I started my green initiative journey in 2013 with the aim of creating more green spaces towards rapid concrete growth. I believe that people have started losing the essence of living with nature. I try to motivate more people through my designs.
So Jinal, ये बताइए कि what are the kind of green initiatives you are working? I mean, as far as landscape is concerned, what are the projects? What are the kind of projects you are doing?
So we are into all kind of projects like residential, any small to larger scale, residential, hospitality, farmhouses, commercial, real estate. So anything between small scale to bigger scale, we try to achieve more greener spaces within the concrete jungle.
Right.
Like we try to spread green between the greys. So that is my main motto, because we know that balanced development, outdoor and exterior, indoor development and outdoor development, the balanced development is a main key point towards green initiative or green building. Yeah, we try to create as much as green spaces. Paint the earth green is my tagline that I have started this initiative.
Super. Super. And so, Jinal, we still want to know more about the especially let's say suppose we are talking about hospitality, you say, right? So let's say we are making a resort or we are talking about a commercial building, right? So what are the set of things which comes under the landscape or the exterior, and how you contribute for the green? I mean, what are the parameters or what are the set of things you do which makes that particular building or the resort green?
So basically any development around the built part is considered as a landscape design,
okay,
which is amalgamation of hardscape and softscape,
right,
where there are a lot of elements which helps to create more energy efficient buildings. Like
right,
let's say we try to use a lot of local materials, lot of reclaimed furniture and art pieces. Then also we try to create a lot of water bodies and waterfalls, which helps to create microclimate. The overall site development considering sun path, wind direction and context or slope, the natural contouring and everything. So the design solutions also gives to create more energy efficient buildings, and it helps to create more sustainable overall development.
Bilkul. Jinal, so what motivated you to do eco-friendly projects?
So basically, if I talk about my initial practice days, then through my few experiences and through my there were few incidents where my clients and a lot of other people were more focused on architectural and interior aesthetics, and they were less bothered about exterior development. So for an example, they will spend more on piece of art or piece of furniture. And if you ask them to spend equal amount on planting trees or for the exterior development, then it was very difficult to convince them. So that mindset was a trigger point for me to make them understand that it is very much important to develop a project in a balanced way, where indoor living is equivalent important as outdoor living. So that balance should be there. That thing made me realize that there has to be something where I can, through my creative designs or pleasing designs, I can maybe motivate people to create such outdoor environment which is again beneficial to their healthier lifestyle. Ultimately, it is about balancing this ecosystem and everything. So that's how, those were the incidents that motivate me, and that's how I started this journey.
Super. So Jinal, how you personally define sustainability or sustainable development? What is your personal definition?
So personally, I try influencing more people to take a step towards this green development or greener system via aesthetically pleasing designs. And the feeling of being content when connected to nature motivate people, right? So sustainable entrepreneurship can be pursued best by creating spaces that talks about more greener, connected environment and spreading that awareness within. Yeah.
Right. So Jinal, what are your larger goals and visions when we talk about the green initiatives?
So basically, I want to, and I mean the main goal is to create healthy environment in return to healthy lifestyle. So through a lot of green patches that we try to incorporate, and it's not only about plantation, but it also about the water body, rainwater harvesting, and using natural resources. Creating natural habitat through a lot of native trees, and in one of the project Kalrav is an example of all this design philosophy that we try to create. And what we have done is, it was a barren land and we have created a mini forest, bird-friendly trees and a lot of local species of trees with Miyawaki system. So that project was full of experimentation. Now it is a habitat of birds, animals, insects, and lot many other things, and everything was from a barren land. That project is now a success. I would say it's a successfully done what we aimed and what we visualized when we started designing. So that keeps on motivating us and other clients and other laymen to create such beautiful environment, that keeps us motivating.
Absolutely.
To create such more beautiful projects.
Absolutely. No, definitely. So I think it is a success story you have, where you have successfully completed such kind of projects. Again, it's a large project you have finished.
Yeah.
So we want to know about the future of India. We want to know about, because the entire world is struggling these days. And every country, more than 100 countries are focused on climate change or the sustainability, especially, right? So, what are your views about the future of sustainable development?
So, I would say, like 20 years back, the mindset of people were not this much, they were not aware about green philosophy or something. Maybe there was lack of social media or the mediums that we use to spread this away, like the medium that we are using right now.
Absolutely.
So it was not there. So people were not much aware as compared to today, the scenario we are facing today. People are more aware in all age group. Like in schools also, kids are motivated, and the teachers are motivating kids, and all this green development subjects are there now in schools. and through social media and lot of other mediums, people are trying to develop lot of videos, awareness videos and awareness stories and their achievements. So I believe after 20 years, conscious about taking little steps towards this green development. The mindset is changing. What it was 20 years back and what it will be after 20 years.
So, see, I think the sustainability, or when we talk about the green initiatives, right? So many people are talking about these words these days, and it became a buzzword these days, right? So, what is the practicality? I mean, it's just a rage, or it is really a practical thing wherein people are genuinely contributing towards a sustainable development.
People have started contributing a lot of effort. They are trying to taking a different path, or maybe that mindset is changing. Say every project we have a different challenges. If being a budget, client's budget, or local material availability, or a labor problem that people are not skilled, or maybe the climate which is not supporting to create such ecosystem that we are visualizing. So every project has a challenge.
Right.
But when you, as a team, when you overcome through this challenge, then it's a successful project. I believe that being like there are a lot of suggestions and there are a lot of things which comes up during the design that and then you try to figure out the solution for that challenge that you are facing. So as a client also, they are now spending more money. They are spending their time to maintain the garden.
Right.
And initially they were less conscious. I mean, they were convinced to maintain their interior space and all those stuff. But when it comes to exterior garden, they say we want maintenance-free garden, we want maintenance thing. But now they realize that this is very healthy environment that we are creating for us and for family. So they are also taking out some time to maintain those gardens and maintain those exterior part also. They are spending money to plant more trees, and yeah, so that's how the scenario is being changed.
Right, Vipul. So so it's a good side, I think, when people are trying to understand the concept, they have started implementing the entire thing. But so according to you, Jinal, what are the challenges still people are facing, or maybe in your domain, what are the kind of challenges you are facing in your business, and if suppose there is any, then how do you tackle or how do you manage it?
So as I said, the main challenge is to convince a client or convince people that outdoor living is as much important as your built environment, because then only you can generate a balanced healthy environment. So nowadays, as you see, the way concrete jungle is spreading, we have very less less land. So I try to motivate people, if you don't have land, then we have other alternatives, like we can have vertical green gardens, maybe we can develop terrace gardens, and we can reduce the carbon footprint through that, which is also aesthetically pleasing. So but that garden should be on a land, and how to convince them that this is also a way that you can develop energy efficient buildings, because when you have a vertical green garden, you can always control the direct heating and direct light, and ultimately it is helping the building that it is reducing the heat, and it is saving lot more energy. So that's how there are a lot of other things that can be done through developing such green spaces. But main challenge is to convince and to change the mindset that
yes.
I'm facing. And also, like being a woman, I deal with lot of a lot of male clients, clients or agencies, and there are a lot of people. So male ego is something that I feel I personally deal every day, and that is a big challenge. Like to convince them or to make them understand my vision. So that is also there. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jinal. I mean, we have discussed so many things about the sustainability, about your special landscape part. Right now, I have a few questions about your personal life, about your personal journey. Right. So, first question is, what are the three your personality traits which describe or define you personally?
So, I am. Work is something that I worship. So I am very much dedicated to my work, hardworking and determination that I have this goal and I am spreading it. I mean, I am very much determined to spread the greens between the greys.
Right.
So yeah, determination, hardworking and dedication. That's what.
Super. So now my next question to you is, what is your personal goal, or what are your personal goals, and where do you yourself after 10 years?
So I personally want to spread awareness not only to the people but also to the new young comers and new young designers to they can also pursue their education or maybe their career into this green initiative and landscape field, and by that we can we can achieve this mission, paint the earth green.
Super.
Yeah, so that is my ultimate goal, that as much as I can motivate people, and I see myself like, I don't know.
Green leader or
green leader,
yeah. After 10 years.
Yeah, after 10 years.
Super. Super. So now my next question to you is, Jinal, where do you spend your time when you are not in office or when you are not working? What are the set of activities you do?
So basically, I feel life should be very much balanced. So it is not only about work, but with a peaceful mind and a healthy work environment is also achieved when a lot of other things in life is balanced, like family, your personal health, fitness and traveling, which keeps on motivating me, keeps on inspiring me with lot more design ideas. So that keeps me updating. So I love traveling, I love photography. I keep on sharing a lot of stuff on Instagram and try to influence people through my way of thinking or my ideas towards healthy living life. And I love exercising, yoga and stuff. So, and I have a beautiful daughter, she's 3 years old. So post my office hours, I try to spend as much as time with her. And in weekends also I try to spend a lot of time with my family, and I love dancing. So I want to, there are multiple fields where I want to give my best and try to balance everything. So that keeps me healthy and happy.
Super, super. Yeah. So you mentioned a lot many things, and now so my question to you is, what is one skill which you are trying to improve or you are currently learning?
Communicating. I have a lot more things in my mind. I am better to communicate through my designs and stuff, but this is like the interviewing and through post and facing audiences, talk show is something which I am not used to, and I'm facing this challenge and I'm trying to overcome to the skill. So this is what I want to develop.
But I think that is something which already you are perfect in, because the way you are communicating here. Okay, well, so my next and the last question to you is, what message do you want to convey to our audience, and especially to the young entrepreneurs or startups?
I believe if you have a good aim towards healthy, towards society, something that you can contribute to the healthier society and healthier environment, then just try your best to achieve that goal. And you can try. There is not only one way. There are multiple ways to reach your goal. So try to figure out which way is shorter and which way is smarter to reach your goal.
Super.
So just focus on your goal and something, try to contribute not only for yourself but to the society. If you can contribute your knowledge and your skills and capability. So maybe that I would like to convey to the young entrepreneurs.
Super, super. Thank you so much, Jinal, for joining this particular show and sharing your journey, your views about landscape, exterior, and a lot of insights in this particular session. And by the way, you are a true leader and you have great goals in your life. So thank you so much for joining.
Welcome. Thank you so much for inviting me.
My pleasure, Jinal.
Yeah.
So hi everyone. If you know any such leader who is in your contact sphere, so please do not forget to comment their name and contact number in this particular video's comment box, because we will reach out to them and we will feature them in this particular talk show. And especially we want to invite to our initiative which is called GREENPRENEUR Convention and Awards, and it is going to be India's the largest GREENPRENEUR Convention and Awards. Right, so looking forward to your participation too for that particular event. And if you have not subscribed vyapaarjagat TV yet, so please do subscribe vyapaarjagat TV now and keep watching the series of videos. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.
कोई सपना देखें हम उसे पूरा करें, कोई उड़ना चाहे हम उसे विश्वास दे, कोई सपना देखें हम उसे पूरा करें, कोई उड़ना चाहे हम उसे विश्वास दे। जोश भरने को तैयार हम, आगे बढ़ने में राहदार हम, जोश भरने को तैयार हम, आगे बढ़ने में राहदार हम। मेरा व्यापार मेरी पहचान, मेरा व्यापार मेरी पहचान, मेरा व्यापार मेरी पहचान, मेरा व्यापार मेरी पहचान, हर व्यापार को दे पहचान।